y'all. So I am getting ready to go to the beach. I take a beach trip every summer with my family. It is a girls trip. It is awesome and we've been doing it for years. Um, and I always bring my watercolors and a few other items because you'll see I have a lot here. This is a trip that we drive to, so I feel the liberty to actually pack out and bring a little more. So I just want to show you some of the things that I bring, one of them being my watercolors. So I love these pocket palettes, or it's called Pocket Palette by Art Toolkit. It's tiny. This thing is so tiny. And what is awesome and magical about this palette is you set it up yourself. So it's magnetic. You buy little trays and you fill the trays with whatever you want and customize it. So what I have in here is all ocean colors with a couple of warms. And reason is I do tiny seascapes while I am at the beach. So here's one of the books that I am bringing with me. And what I do is I literally just sit and I paint all throughout the day, and I will fill little accordion books. I made this accordion book, and I'm taking this one because the back side is empty and ready for me to fill. So the front side was summer 24 and the back side will be summer 25. The other thing that's super cool about this, about doing the little seascapes in a book where you have multiple trips in one, you can see how the coloring and the water changes year to year. Like I just love that. Let me see if I have one here that I did that. I do not. So this one was also summer 24, 25 will go on the back. So I have a pile of handmade accordion books. Oh, if you want to learn how to make a hardcover accordion book like these, I have an online class on my website that you can learn this entire process, from cutting the boards, cutting the paper, assembling the whole thing. I show you 2 ways of how to go about doing it. It's awesome. So check that out. It's at rachelcrawfordart.com, and you can learn how to make the tiny books. So that's what I've got right here. The other thing that I love to bring is these tiny pads. They're made by Stonehenge, and what I do in them is I just fill it. Let me see if I can pan this. I fill it with the tiny seascapes, and I will just let them pile up until the pad is full, and then I'll pop them out. I do sell the little landscapes at occasionally I'll take them to a market and sell them. So I always bring a few because y'all, I will fill up like a pad and a half, sometimes 2 pads in one trip. So I've got my Quattro, which is graph paper, brushes. Let me show you the brushes. So this is what I store my brushes in. Yes, this is a hair tie. This is a little bamboo roll that I have all my travel size brushes in. And I'll do a whole nother video on the brushes and what they are and the kind that I like. But this is great. I have a hodgepodge. I will tell you, for the most part, I use this one brush the whole time. I do all my painting. This is a Raphael Soft Aqua number 4. It is my fave. So, and I branch out and I'll use the other brushes from time to time too. You know how that goes. And it's just nice. I just have to have variety. So this is just my regular, typical, a little bit of everything supplies, some markers. This has, crayons, scissors, glue, all of that, and bigger pads. So just a larger watercolor pad, a landscape pad, and postcards. I love these little postcards. They're actually marked on the back like a postcard, which is super cool. And so the reason I bring so much is dry time. So you've got to wait for something to dry. So this might be sitting out drying, and I will grab a postcard, paint a postcard, let that sit dry, and I don't pull them out. It's windy, so I want to leave them glued into the book, and I'll just flip the pages. So also travel, technology. Gotta have that because you can't function without it. This trip I'm packing out in my backpack. So because it's big and I can squeeze all this stuff in there. I like to compartmentalize things. So I've got these little bags that I will just stuff and compartmentalize things in. Oh, here's another fun book that I would like to show you. So this is just a handmade kind of, I don't want to call it a junk journal, but I made this and it has a hodgepodge of paper in it. So I already started, as you can see here, I've got 2 drawings in it from my last beach trip. So I'll just continue to fill this up. So this and all the little accordion books that I have in here, they only go to the beach with me. So they are definitely specified for that. The last thing I actually want to show you is, because you don't have to sit here and watch me pack all this away unless you really want to. This nifty thing right here is a water bucket, and it's fabulous because it pops open. I usually just have a water, like my drinking water. I would just pour my drinking water into here because I can't fully function off of these brushes, these little water-filled brushes. I use them in a quick situation, but for the most part, if I'm gonna sit and be painting all day, I need a bucket of water. So this thing is great. It's made by Faber-Castell, and I love it. It's lightweight too, y'all, and it's rubber bottom, so actually I can sit it on the arm of my beach chair and it kind of, you know, stays in place. So I think that's it. That's about all. My regular travel sketchbook comes with me, and that's that. So I'm going to pack this out and see you on the other side of the beach. Happy creating, y'all.